Hey Patriots, I just want to take a moment of your time during PAT to prepare you for Extreme Test Day, which is April 3rd, our first day back from spring break, which makes it a little complicated and scary, but that's why I want to share this information with you. So what's the who, what, when, why, where, how on Extreme Test Day? Extreme Test Day is really for mostly sophomores and juniors. Many seniors will have some other options, and of course our entire freshman academy will be taking college visits that day. What is this day? It is a day set aside for assessment to help us determine how you are doing and how we are doing at preparing you to be college and career ready when you graduate from high school. Of course, as you see here on the screen, it is April the 3rd, our first day back from spring break, which is a Tuesday. We will have the same start and end time for the day, 7:20 to 2:23. Of course, as you see, it is here at Truman High School, but it's throughout the building, and you will not be reporting to your first block on Tuesday morning, April the 3rd. You will be reporting to testing locations. And so you need to find out what your testing location is. Those have been posted throughout the building on the 3rd floor, at the top of the stairs, on the 2nd floor in the central lobby, and on the 1st floor near the cafeteria. So make sure before you leave for spring break that you check that list out, that you find your name, you write it down, you take a picture of it, and you know where you're going on April the 3rd. Your teachers also have access to this list if you need help. Why do we do this? Again, it's for college and career readiness, to give you some feedback that can help you with enrollment, career exploration, career and college preparation, maybe even earn some high school credits depending on how you perform on the tests. So what do you need? Obviously, you just need a positive, flexible attitude that day, ready to do your best. You will do better if you have a good night's rest. You need a good breakfast, and it will be a grab and go only situation that morning for breakfast, no seating in the cafeteria. It's really, really important that you bring a photo ID that day to school. You will be testing with someone who may have never had you in class, has no idea who you are, and they have to verify your identity. So a school ID, a driver's license, one of the two. Make sure you have one. You'll also need to bring some sharpened pencils. Those are soft lead number 2 pencils, not mechanical pencils. Bring your calculator that you use for your math class if you have one. Bring a reading book that you're reading for English or something, and bring a backpack with work that you may work on during downtime. Most importantly, be early to your testing location. Some of you know and have had others share with you that early is on time and on time is late. So make sure you're in your testing location by 7. How long will it take? If you're on time, that will help everyone get started on time. And if we do that, we should be done by lunch. So why should you care? What's in it for you? Again, this gives you feedback, these assessments on your progress towards being college and career ready when you graduate from high school, which is the ultimate goal. It's also a great testing experience, and if you're taking the work keys, it's free. Speaking of the work keys, if you score a 4 or better on all 3 of the subtests, which are basically a math, a science, and a reading test, then you have the potential to earn 1.5 credits if you are behind in credits. So there's a really good opportunity there for you to catch up on some things if you're missing some things. It also, if you get a 3 or better on all 3 tests, and beyond that, you have the ability to earn what's called a National Career Readiness Certificate. That is something you can put on resumes, show employers, that sets you aside from many other high schoolers in the area who are looking for employment, or high school graduates, because they just aren't taking the test. So do your best. It may be the difference between getting hired or not, or getting a promotion or a raise or not. Also, if you're taking the work keys, some colleges are beginning to give some credits depending on your scores on the work keys test. Of course, for ACT, this is a college admission test. It provides scholarship opportunities, and many of you are trying for qualifying scores for dual credit courses next year. If we receive results for the work keys by the end of the year and there's time to give you those results, we will. If there's not, we'll give them to you next fall. If you're taking the ACT and you provided your email address, then those results will be shared with you that way. So what about seniors? Seniors who have 90% attendance, are passing all classes, and are not behind in credits, and who earned a qualifying score on the ASVAB work keys or ACT previously, you may spend the day doing a job shadow or a college visit, but you need to check in with the attendance window to see what you need to bring back with you that verifies that you did those activities. Seniors who do not meet those qualifications, we do expect you to come on into school that day and work on those grades, work on those field ed classes in our senior learning lab in the library. So that's it. If you have any questions, problems, concerns, ask your teacher, your counselor, your administrators, send me an email. We're happy to make sure that you have everything you need when you return from spring break to make this a successful and productive day for you. Ask your parents to be watching for a robocall that we will send out a day or so before the 3rd with some more helpful reminders. Finally, have an amazing spring break, and I'll see you on Extreme Test Day, April the 3rd.